Platinum weathered the storm to chalk up a deserved 1-all away draw following some shameful officiating in their first round match away to Otoho at the Stade in Owandu, Sunday the 16th of December. On yet another dark day for match officiating, Togolese referee Ntale took center stage. It will be difficult to find him unbiased, as the man at the center alongside his fellow countrymen disgraced with decisions that left a lot wondering if this was still football. Naturally, FC Platinum will file a complaint, and head of the Zimbabwe delegation, Hastings Makunda, said the CAF ought to act if the situation is to be arrested.
I think if CAF doesn't intervene, they are going to receive numerous or many more appeals from many teams. I think they should be hard on the officiating component.
Otoho had started the match on the driving seat, but the visitors, well organized in their defense, maintained the shape to absorb the early onslaught from the hosts. To be fair, most of the danger that Otoho created in the first half came thanks to the benevolence of referee Ntale, who dished out free kicks in favor of Otoho in the opening third of the match. You would have thought the rules did not allow Platinum to make contact with their opponents. Someone remarked that they were not free kicks, but kicks for free. Eventually, Otoho opened the scores following another show of disgraceful officiating. It will be difficult for the referee and his far-side assistant, Kokovin, to know to justify legitimacy of the goal. A clear offside was allowed to go, and as if that were not enough, a handball by Sise Mahamane followed by a push on the keeper all became lawful as the Togolese conspired to bring the game into disrepute. Protests from the Platinum players only helped in making matters worse, as captain Petros Mari was booked in the process. On 23 minutes, it nearly got worse when the Platinum defense allowed the big forward Guy Mbenza too much room to control, turn and shoot. Mbenza's attempt came off the left upright and rolled agonizingly across the face of goal as things appeared to get bad for Platinum. Platinum woke up from their slumber, and the new signing Lamek Namo would rattle the right post with a terrific long-range strike from his favorite left foot. The rebound fell to Gift Mbweti, who was denied by Chancel Massa in goals for Otoho. Referee Ntale was losing control of the match, and just before the half-hour mark, it turned into a free-for-all when objects placed on the Otoho post caused commotion as the hosts sought to protect their tools of superstition. When the game resumed, Gift Bello was unfortunate to see his header from a corner kick fly over the bar. Platinum keeper Petros Mari pulled off the save of the match, one that perhaps was the turning point of the game when he denied Kabwe Mereves point blank to keep Platinum in the match as Otoho sought to decimate the visitors at their home base. Platinum remained focused. They kept trying and maintained their trademark passing game that exposed gaps within the Otoho structure. Platinum were denied what looked a genuine call for a penalty after Gift Mbweti was brought down as he charged towards goal, with Centerman Ntale turning a blind eye to protest for a penalty. Instead, the Togolese referee was quicker to intervene when Lawrence Mhlanga tackled his man from the back, and that seemed to expose partiality in Ntale. It was getting out of hand, and clearly the referee's failure to be consistent was at the center of all commotion. When the game resumed, William Steamer almost hit the back of his own nets in an attempt to clear Guy Mbenza's cross from the left, and as the host kept the foot on the pedal, outstanding keeper Mari called upon his reflexes to turn away Sise Mahamane's deflected shot for a corner. Combative Edwin Farai Madananga will soon attempt a spectacular overhead kick that ascended above the target, but he got really close with another booming drive that whistled past Chancel Massa's left-hand post. Surely, by the law of averages, where the playing field is level, amongst the duo of genuine appeals for penalties, Platinum deserved some benefit of doubt. When Lamek Namo was shoved off the ball as he charged towards goal, it looked a legitimate case for a spot kick, but again the calls fell on deaf ears, and suspicions of bias grew even bigger. 1-0 it ended at the break. The centerman Ntale and his assistants Limna Kabasimna and Kokovi Tonowo at the center of controversial decisions that raised so much questions about impartiality of match officials in keeping with the spirit of fair play. Platinum did themselves a world of good, as no sooner had the second half begun than they found the all-important away equalizer off a free kick awarded after Rodwell Chinyengetere was impeded some 30 meters off the Otoho goal. Steamer power did all the damage as William struck to deceive Chancel Massa with his bouncing free kick, and Otoho were in dire straits. Platinum grew in confidence. The way they went about their business, especially in defense, where Elvis Moyo was impressive, says a lot about their maturity. They seem to be getting better with every match. Their options have widened of late, and where they don't attack via the trademark passing game, the long ball and set pieces have become a variation, with the likes of Madananga coming in handy by improvising. On an afternoon when he looked hungry for goal, Madananga summoned Massa into a crucial save as Platinum glowed to dictate the pace of the match. At the other end, Otto Sise Mahamane also responded from the distance with his whistling shot flashing past the right-hand post. Coach Norman Mapeza then went bold and gave new signing Rainsom Pavari his first match for Platinum, and the former Bulawayo City midfielder did not disappoint. Pavari was just a joy to watch in midfield. He showed great confidence and was accurate with almost 100% of his passes, and even after the match, Mapeza made special mention of his contribution. With Otto launching a late salvo, they pushed more men up front, and Platinum drew more personnel to the rear and remained resolute, with goalkeeper Mari in shining form. With 11 minutes of added stoppage time, Otto were given yet another chance to steal a late victory when they were awarded a free kick on the edge of the box. Substitute Moussa Yedana managed to carry his effort over the wall, but Mari was on hand to parry it away, and with that serve, it was advantage Platinum for the return match. After the match, FC Platinum coach Norman Mapeza, naturally upset with bad officiating by the Togolese officials, said African football would not go anywhere if referees did not improve.
Our team, they get corner kick from nothing. They get free kicks from nothing. If you want to develop football in Africa, we have to stop this. We have to stop this. Our football is not going anywhere if you've got such officiating.
The Zimbabwe club champions coach was full of praise for his entire team for their defensive discipline, but made special mention of some players that worked hard for the important draw.
Everybody worked so hard today. Starting from Petros to Pavar, who came in as a substitute. Everybody worked so hard today.
Platinum chairman Evans Mtombeni was also horrified by the handling of the match, which he described as his worst in living memory.
I think in terms of the officiating, I would not mince my word. From the onset up until the final whistle, I think there was an element of bias on the ref. Biased officiating in terms of the first goal that we conceded. It's very, very strong calls on our side in terms of penalties. 3 penalties denied in succession by the same ref. Fouls, throw-ins, corner kicks, added one time, and a whole lot of fouls that were left for the opposition team. I think this is the worst match that I've seen ever in my life.
In football, African football, and as much as Platinum will lodge an appeal, chances are it will be forgotten in the annals of history like countless other complaints that have yielded little or no redress. Maybe our game is cursed and a witch hunt on match officials is imminent. For television sports media in Owandu, Congo, I'm Tandazani Zimga.